can. This is different, so it usually is, point on or straight on with.
Are we on your channel or are we on the Nashville?
We're on
Just
Nashville.
curious. Oh, okay, con.
Yeah, we on Nashville.
Okay, con. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just got a notification.
Okay, con. Let me meet you. All right, hey, Shalom.
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 Hey, before we get started, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Kadash.
All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who taught us the truth, are the truly is Israel today, whether you receive it or not. All right, peace, much love, and salutation to those who elect. All right, it's the GMS National Camp coming at you with a quick lesson to the spirit of Power Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, it be edifying to the elect. As you can see, the title of this lesson, okay, concerning the Passover, over righteousness. All right, don't be over righteous. All right, and Salakia, real quick. Really, we can start with this precept. I'll pull it, and then also real quick, Lord willing, you brothers are edified by this lesson. But like I said, concerning this, open it up out here. Tune to the chat. But this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7. And I'm gonna start at verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? You see, so the Passover, as as brothers may know, the Passover is coming up upon us the 26th of March, I believe. Okay. And this is a very if a brother can look up the definition for solemn, because this is a solemn, holy day to Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, this is a very serious day, which once you got it.
Got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, solemn. It's a formal and dignified. It's a ceremonial. So it's going to not cheerful or smiling, serious, very solemn.
Right, exactly. So this is a very serious, day. This is a very serious holy day. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't the day, people, which the apostles say it all the time, Passover is not just a lamb dinner. Jake get the impression that it's just a lamb dinner. You just cook some lamb and things like that. No, this is a very serious, holy day to Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, and we're commanded to keep it. If a brother can get the precept about the Passover in the book of Exodus, I think it speaks about it being solemn. Let's see if I can type it in.
Where about in Exodus 12 you want to start?
Yeah, that's what I had. I was trying to find out where to start on
12. I mean, really through the spirit, wherever y'all brothers feel like. Let me go through it real quick.
I can just start. I can start at 3, 12 and 3.
Go ahead and read that, and I'm gonna have you jump down.
Okay, all right. So it's Exodus 12. I'm starting at the 3rd verse. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. Verse 4. If the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb.
Hey, and jump down about shot to verse. I just had it.
I had 14 on deck, just to let y'all brothers know.
I'm gonna get the 5th verse first. I'm gonna make a point, then I'll jump down.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, verse 5. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. And you was getting into being over righteous over much. Jake don't have goats, sheep. so we can't essentially go out and perform this part of what we're supposed to do in the ceremony. Jake don't own any lamb. We can't like throw the lamb, the sheep, or the goats to get one without blemish. So we're forced to go to Kroger's, Walmart, or Publix to purchase it. And Esau don't care about it being a lamb without blemish. So that's what Scripture's saying. Being over righteous over much. We got to just basically do the best what we can do here in America, Babylon the Great.
And if I may add real quick too, because I remember IUIC, they actually had a whole lamb. You know what I'm saying? They actually had the lamb. They did the whole process of it. But then in the same breath, they was it was an Instagram post, but then in the same breath, they was talking about Passover cuts.
Yep.
Passover haircuts. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? So really, it's like, what I'm saying, like the brother was saying, we not, which really, I can get this real quick if I may.
Okay.
They're really going into it. Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. Okay, so that's really the whole point. You know what I'm saying? When we do these holy days and things, in such of that matter. Okay, we're just rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're not going to be able to keep these things 100% to the, what I'm saying, but we're keeping it to the best of our ability. Like the brothers going into, you're not going to get a land without blemish, and that's the thing. And it shows this type of spirit that Jake is in. For IUIC to go that that hard to get a whole lamb.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But you're not going that hard to talk about the chip. You're not going that hard to tell your people you don't need to get a vaccine. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the whole, and it just shows you how what's the word? Basically, simply put, for lack of better terms, it shows you the mindset that Jake is coming in. It shows you the intent that Jake really has. Their intent isn't to edify the flock. It's to fulfill the lust of their own belly. Go ahead,
you mind if I ask? On top of that, we're in the flesh, so we can't do sacrifices right. We can't follow the law, statute, commandments to the best of our ability. The Lord is all about effort. I want to see who's about to put their first foot forward and who's about to do this right at the best of their ability. Like I said, back to the commandments, we're in the flesh. We can't follow 613 laws, statute, commandments to the best of our ability. We're going off by wearing mixed fabric. Okay, so the Lord is worried about who's about to put their first, like I said, put their first foot forward. Okay, the difference between, because I actually had this, to be honest. It goes into real quick, Baba Gashta. Well, matter of fact, no, I'll just hold that. But really, just what I was saying is just the Lord is all about effort, man. He's worried about who's about to do this at the best of their ability.
Hey, and you good? And Kaya, get verse 14.
Okay.
And then jump down to 23 and read to 27.
Okay, cut. All right. So this Exodus 12, and I'm jumping down to the 14th verse.
Yep.
And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it, and ye shall keep it a feast to Yahweh throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. For Yahweh will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, Yahweh will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come into your houses to smite you.
Right. See, and because that's also part of the service. You know what I'm saying? You had to take the
blood on the door.
Right. Yeah. You had to put it on your doorpost. The two sides of your doorpost. So the death angel, that was sent by Yahweh Shem Shai, he would see it. Okay, this there's blood. But so, and that's the saying, like, really going into it, concerning the Passover, be not over righteous. That's really the whole thing, because Jake, you will have Jake that's out here trying to put blood on their fucking doorpost. And you now you got your neighbors looking at you like, what the fuck he doing? Like, you got a big ass tub of damn blood, and you just a red paint. It's just like it's extra. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the Salaki, go ahead.
I was just saying I got a precept. Go ahead. I just got a precept.
Yeah, and it's well, go ahead and get your precept. Go ahead and get your precept.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 10. I'll read down verse 16, reading down to I'll do 18. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Be not.
That's the spirit.
So
like it. That's the spirit, because that's the scripture that we open up on, and that's really what the focal point of this lesson is. Not being over righteous much. You see, because like I said, this is part of the law. Because it said the brother brought out how it said I think it was verse 14,
for all your generations.
yeah, exactly, for all your generations, throughout your generations. So meaning this is for everything. So you got to keep this for every year. So it's like you gotta be able to discern this, man. You can only do but so much. We're not gonna be able to keep the Passover service 100% right in this, especially in our captivity.
Yeah,
you see. But go ahead, Yavana.
Because that's what I said. When I mentioned what I had to mention. We're in the flesh, so we can't do these things. Like scriptures talk about how you got to sacrifice the lamb, cut the lamb, put the blood over your doorpost. We can't do that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't live by a farm where there's lamb, so I can't necessarily do that. This is why Jake, the Lord. Oh, go ahead.
So like, Jake don't even own lambs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got none of this shit to do. Do it like that. So, as the brother was saying, just to land back on the brother is, it's really just you got to do the best that you can, but you got to go out. You can finish it out.
Verse 17, reading on to 18, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldst thou die before thy time?
Right. Go ahead.
It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this. He also from this withdraw not thine hand, for he that feareth Yahweh shall come forth of them all.
And really, it also said, be not over much wicked. Okay. Basically, simply put, we know we're not gonna keep the Passover 100%. That don't mean you don't keep the Passover. That don't mean that you don't try at least. You know what I'm saying? You still put that effort for it. But you gotta understand, because really, if you can get that verse 16 again, Baba Kishar, because that's, like I said, that's the focal point of this lesson. So if you can get that verse 16 again.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 16. Be not over righteous much.
Yeah.
Neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
And see, why shouldest thou destroy thyself? So you're going to destroy yourself in being over righteous. You know what I'm saying? Basically, simply put, trying to do too much. The apostles always say, keep it simple serving. That's all you got to do. This truth is simple. The Lord doesn't require much of us, man. You know what I'm saying? You just put your best foot forward and you keep it pushing. The Lord doesn't require every single, Jake want to nitpick and go into every jot and tittle of the law as if they can do that. As if they can keep it 100%. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because see, Jake don't understand. You're in the land of your captivity. So you only basically do what legal in the society you're in. So you can legally go to the store and buy lamb. You can legally, roast it. You can legally do all those things. But if I put blood over my doorpost at my apartment, my neighbor like, what the hell is going on with Kaya?
Yeah, some weird shit.
Right. That nigga lost his goddamn mind. Every at the same time, he putting blood over the doorpost. What the fuck is going on? So then you're gonna have the animal people come in thinking that my damn dog is.
Yeah, you gotta think too, because that's why you gotta use wisdom. Because a lot of people are gonna think that you blood sacrificing animals, you killing them, you got a bloodbath house. They gonna. We know brothers know that you're not doing that, but you're gonna give these other people the impression of, oh man, this motherfucker just weird, and like we're not in those times to do that. We are in modern time, but a lot of people are not down with Yahweh Shem Shai. So when you see that's why you gotta show wisdom.
Right.
Why is it a serpent and harmless as a dove? You know, we got into that scripture yesterday. All that scripture has to apply so hard to your life being in this truth. But
so like if I may add too, not even that, you know, they gonna take it up or not. They gonna think that's human blood, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, because you know how bugged out people are, so it's like they gonna think you got niggas in the basement and shit. So it's just like you putting a burden on yourself that's not really necessary. You see what I'm saying?
Destroying yourself before your time.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's it. That's as the scripture say, man. So it's really just going back to that Judges, rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord. Rehearse, it's just we know we're not going to keep it perfectly, so we're just trying our best. So it's best not to be. The best thing you do is definitely not be over righteous, because you can destroy yourself for that. You know what I'm saying?
I got the definition of rehearse.
Okay, Con.
Go.
No, you just go ahead. Go ahead.
Just for edification's sake, when we say rehearse the righteous act, I got the definition of rehearsal. It says a practice or trial performance of a play or other work for later public performance, and it means try out. Oh, Slaki.
So like, and what the heavy part is, it said for a later public performance. You see, later on, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, we are going to be the kings and the priests of the earth. You see, there's a time coming where we're going to be the ones that are set as the ruling government of the universe under the banner of Yahweh Shem Shai. So this is just a rehearsal. We're just rehearsing. We got to get used to doing this every year. We got to get used to doing this, every year. We got to get used to doing this. This is why we rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh Shem Shai. This ain't to, like I said, brothers don't have it in their mindset to just keep it 100%. We know we're going to go off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Hell, brothers, really, brothers may know the Hebrew, but brothers ain't really able to, you got a couple brothers that are solid in the Hebrew, but majority of brothers, they're not even able to really speak the fluent Hebrew. Like, I'm talking a full conversation. You see what I'm saying? So that in itself is like, that's why we just rehearse the righteous act, man. And even going to what you call it, when it talks about removing the leaven out of your house, the yeast, Jake be going overboard with that. If it don't got yeast or leaven in the ingredients, just really kick back, man. Now baking soda is a rising thing or something like that, but realistically, bro, it's just really like, what I'm saying? It's just through the spirit. Like, you just gotta really just calm the fuck down, bro. Like,
if the Lord knows and you believe and you're sincere, the Lord is seeing that you're putting effort, you're good, bro. Because the Lord knows what you can and can't do. He knows that we're in the flesh. We're knowing that right now we're in a time to where it's hard to keep certain things. If the Lord see that you're trying at the best of your ability, the Lord ain't gonna be like, nah, he ain't good because he ain't do it like I said. No, the Lord is worried about who's putting in that effort, who's putting that first foot forward, man. That's what the Lord is worried about. So don't bug out over that shit. Slaki, go ahead.
And that's the thing. And another thing too, you might not even be in a predicament to actually keep certain parts of the Passover to the best. You know what I'm saying? You might live with your parents. You might live with somebody. Hell, your woman could be a demon. You go to your woman, we got to remove all the yeast out the house. I ain't throwing away this bread. Why would I put it in the car? Why put it in the garage? You can keep it in the house. You never know. So it's like, it's just do the best that you can. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord knows you're not bullshitting.
Right. And you can get that you can get finished the rest. Yeah, Con.
Go down to 27.
Yeah, Con.
Verse 24, Exodus 12 and 24, and ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever.
Right.
And it shall come to pass when you come to the land which Yahweh will give you, according as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service. And it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? Verse 27, that ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of Yahweh's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses, and the people bowed the head and worship.
And see, that's the thing. This is deep. You know, like the apostles say, man, this is deeper than a lamb dinner. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lord's Passover. You know, the whole idea of this, so to speak, like I said, is, you know, the Most High passing over these houses, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that had the Israelites in it during the time in Egypt, you know, when that great deliverance happened. You know what I'm saying? And as the scripture just says, he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses. And he passed over the houses of the children of Israel. Why? Because they was observing the Passover. They, you know, going from the, you know, putting the blood on the post of your house, you know, or your door frame or whatever, and then you know, cooking the lamb and bitter herbs and things like that. But now, us being in our captivity, we can only do so much. So we just got to keep that in mind. You know, don't allow that to basically don't allow that to bug you out.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not as deep as Jake try to make it. You see what I'm saying? It's not as deep as Jake tried to make it. Oh, I got a real quick. I got a preset from the comment board. This, I don't know how long ago it was for Salaki, but Shalom to Akim.
Yeah, Shalom.
Shalom.
Colossians 4 and 5. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time.
Yep.
You know, and that's it. That's beautiful, man. Okay, redeeming the time. We not in the time to keep the Passover 100%, man. We just got to do the best that we can, and that goes for, you know, and you know, it says, you know, like, as the title states, concerning Passover, because that's the time that we in. You know what I'm saying? We coming into the time of Passover, but this is really concerning everything. You know what I'm saying? Every holy day, or even especially this truth in general. You know, because we can't what you call it? We can't keep the law 100%. The law states that you're supposed to kill a damn sodomite.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Can you do that? Hell no. Nah. You're gonna be right back. Man, you know,
be under the prison.
Right.
Esau gonna throw the book at your ass.
Yeah, you're gonna be through completely.
Actually,
like,
that'd be a hate crime.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be worse than killing a Jake, because they consider that a hate crime. You might get a chair for that one.
So you might get the death penalty.
Right, exactly. You see, so it's like you gotta be able to just discern it. Like I said, and you know, brothers just gotta, you know, understand. Like I said, main point, just not being over righteous, man. You know.
All right. If I might, I got a point in that Exodus 12 and 23.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna read it again. For Yahweh passed through to smite the Egyptians, and when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, Yahweh will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you. No, because we're in spiritual Egypt here. See what I'm saying? We're in the land of our captivity, and we coming upon the Passover again. Lord willing, this is the last Passover. And the blood that we have over us is the blood of Hamashiach, Yahweh Hamashiach. So we, you know, by being in this truth, we have that spiritual blood cover over us, hoping, you know, that the destroyer don't come into our household. But 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they don't have that blood sprinkled over their household. The blood they got sprinkled is white Jesus. We know that's not going to save them. So this scripture is spiritual, because we're in the land of our captivity, and we holding the Passover, even though we can't hold the way our forefathers did, but we holding it to the best of our ability, you know, hoping that the destroyer don't come into our household.
God.
Mm-hmm.
We want that mark of exemption, which is
At the
tawah.
wow.
Yeah, and Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Mm-hmm. That's the mark that we're trying our hardest to achieve for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to look this word up. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, that's it, bro. The brother was saying, man. You know, that's what we pushing towards that mark of exemption. But like I said, man, that's that. The brother's got another precept.
At the moment, la.
You got something, yeah? Okay, kind of. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. You know, it's not really. It's just basically a brotherly reminder. You know what I'm saying? Just bros, just remember to, you know, like I said, you know, just don't be over righteous concerning the Passover. Keep it to the best of your ability. You're not gonna keep it 100%, and just, you know, as long as you're doing it in the spirit, you know, in truth and sincerity, and in the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai, then you'll be definitely fine. All right, but we just wanted to put this on, you know, on wax. Lord willing, this is edifying to brothers, you know, to the elect. Before we close, once again, giving all infinite honor, glory, and praises to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
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 Yahushai,
Yahushua,
Hashem, Rakakwadash.
once again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who well, who taught us truth, truly as it is with today. You receive it or not. All right, peace and much love and citation to the all elect. All right, y'all brothers keep pushing and keep fighting this good fight of faith, and don't let no man take your crown. Hey, with that, shalom. Shalom to the brothers on the comment board. Hey, y'all brothers keep
Shalom.
pushing. Hey, to the next lesson, man. Don't let no man take your crown. Shalom, wa rahmatullah.
Shalom. Abba, Kwam Nasharala.